TIFU by taking a pregnancy test while my husband was out of town. My husband, 27M, and I, 28F, have been married for 4 years. We decided to start trying out for a baby about 2 years ago after a pregnancy scare, in which we realized we were ready to start a family. Unfortunately, ever since we've been trying, the result is always negative when I think I may be pregnant because there's a symptom of something, like my cycle being late. We both even got checked over and the doctor told us that we were both fine. Some people just take longer to get pregnant than others. But every time the test would come back negative, I could see the disappointment on my husband's face. I felt disappointed too. Anyway, my husband had to go to a business conference for 5 days and just left today. I decided that while he was gone, I would take another pregnancy test because my cycle is late again, and save him the disappointment of it being negative. The FU happened when the test actually came back positive. I couldn't believe my eyes. So I went to buy 2 more pregnancy tests. And lo and behold, they both came back positive too. Now I feel really bad that I'm actually pregnant and my husband missed finding out about it at the same time as me. I also don't want to lie to him and pretend to take the test again. TLDR. After many negative pregnancy tests, where both my husband and I were disappointed, I decided to take a pregnancy test while my husband was away to save him the disappointment, only to have the test actually come out positive. I was in your situation. I'm the male. We used to do the tests together. But the disappointment was unbearable when it wasn't positive. One day, after almost a year, my partner showed up with a positive pregnancy test and felt similar to you. Shame she didn't share the moment with me. But I bulldozed through that shame at the sheer elation that I was going to be a dad. I danced, shouted with joy and didn't even register her misplaced concern. I didn't care if she found out first. I was going to be a father. I wouldn't even worry about it one bit. Y'all have been trying for 2 years. Hearing the news at all is going to bring him so much joy. Congratulations. This isn't a FU. It is just a different way that you weren't expecting. Now you get to plan a way to tell him that will make it a fun, memorable story. Maybe when he is on his way home, ask him to pick up some off-the-wall food to tip him off. Or put some hamburger buns in the oven and ask him to check on what's cooking. Let's figure something out. And congratulations. I hope you have a pleasant pregnancy. You should come up with a fun way to tell him so he can still enjoy the excitement of the news. My wife just left it for me to see in the bathroom and me being an idiot thought it was a positive rapid test for COVID. This is the most wholesome TIFU I've ever read. Op wants to spare her man's feelings and then is sad she didn't get to share the happiness right then. Girl, tell your man when he gets home and y'all be happy together. You didn't FU. You chose kindness and consideration and you're obviously stoked to tell him. He's going to be over the moon. Y'all are precious. You should do an update after you tell him. Do not call him. Do not text him. Wait until he is home and surprise him face to face. He won't care that you found out first. My wife and I were in the same boat. We tried for over a year without success. She found out in early December and waited until Christmas morning to give me a onesie as a present. Most excited I've ever been. Maybe surprise him with a nice dinner and set an extra plate at the table. You didn't FU. You wanted to see if you're pregnant and now you know you are, so congrats. I'm sure your husband will be happy and appreciate all the beautiful moments going forward with this pregnancy instead of being upset about this small instance. Find a creative way to tell him when he gets home. I hope you have a healthy and successful pregnancy and once again congrats. Take the positive test. Place it in a small box. Wrap it up with wrapping paper and put a bow on it. When he comes back, tell him you got him a present and hand it to him. He may have missed the exact moment, but that just means you have the opportunity to make it even more special. You're right. You really feed up. The only way you can clear your name is to include as many pregnancy-related puns in your conversations with him and tell us how long it took him to figure it out. I'm sure he will understand and be beyond thrilled. Call him and make sure he's sitting down for the news. Congrats! Get him a shirt that says something like, "New dad coming soon," or, "I'm the dad," and wear just the shirt when he gets home. I promise all will be well. Winking face. Congratulations. As someone who texted her husband the positive test, not even thinking that I could have waited to tell him in person, just don't do that. Go buy a baby outfit or something to surprise him with for when he gets home. Sounds like you should FaceTime him and tell him the good news. Congratulations. How long is he going to be away? It gives you time to either FaceTime him or order a little onesie that says something about daddy on it for when he returns. Amazon has such cute stuff. US. Like that. Plan a great way to tell him. I didn't get to do the test but she gave me the "So You've Ruined Your Life" flyer from The Simpsons and I knew what this meant and I was so happy. I honestly didn't mind not being there for the test. You could buy a onesie or other baby item and write a "Hi Dad" note heart. Can we stop wrapping up tests as an announcement? Plan a really cool surprise for him when he gets home. He's going to be so excited. Congratulations. Congrats. My ex-husband traveled a lot for work. When I found out I was pregnant, he wasn't home. He happened to be 2 hours away in another state. I ended up driving to meet him. I had a gift bag with all the positive tests in it and a onesie with a cute saying about Dad. Getting to his location was a wild story in and of itself, as I got a flat tire and had to call a tow truck and all kinds of other nonsense. But I still kept going. Plan something cute and special and tell him when you get home.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.